Lamont Roach just punched Gervonta backstage at a boxing event after Tank canceled their highly anticipated lightweight clash. Yeah, you heard that right. Gervonta was set to face Lamont on March 1st in what was supposed to be his last fight before retirement. But at the last minute, Gervonta pulled the plug on it. And guess what? Lamont was not having it. This whole thing went down backstage at a boxing event, and it was straight up made. Mayim, let's break it down. How it all went down. Lamont and Gervonta crossed paths backstage at a private event, now before anyone knew what was going down. Fans thought this was just another round of trash talk between the two, to hype up their upcoming fight. I mean, we've all seen it, right? Fighters jawing at each other, trying to sell tickets, get that attention, keep people talking. Lamont was firing back at Gervonta, throwing some heat in the verbal sparring, but then Gervonta dropped the bombshell that completely flipped the script.
Every time.
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Yeah. Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might regain the love for it though? You never know. Like you say, you got to walk today.
Probably.
Nowhere Tank hit Lamont with a straight-up disrespectful comment. "I'm not fighting a nobody like you." Yeah, you heard that right. He basically told Lamont that he wasn't worth his time anymore. And that's something that's been making a lot of waves in the fight world lately. The fact interview for Gervonta looking all calm and collected was just dismissive, like Lamont didn't even deserve to step in the ring with him. And that's when Lamont's whole vibes switched from trash talk to pure unfiltered range.
Like that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is. Yes. It goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
First, the people around them were like, all right, cool. They're just hyping the fight, right? But nah, it got real. Lamont's face went from intense focus to straighten up fury. He wasn't just going to sit there and take that kind of disrespect, especially after all the work he'd put in leading up to the fight without thinking twice. Lamont lunged at Gervonta and boom punches started flying, and it was absolute chaos. The whole room was shaken. Interview 6. If you thought it couldn't get crazier, both of their entourages immediately jumped in, making the scene even messier. Everyone started brawling. Security was scrambling to keep it under control. But the tension was so thick you could feel it in the air. There was no stopping this storm. It was a full-on fist fight backstage, with members of both camps throwing punches.
Beat his ass for y'all talking. For real. So I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all is quiet, if y'all is loud.
We got the whole hood over there. Like, twist it up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off your spot. They gonna trick you off your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
It took multiple security guards to finally tear them apart, and even then they had to separate the entourages from each other before things escalated even further. It was like something straight out of a movie, and you could tell Lamont wasn't done yet. He was heated, but the real drama was just getting started. Hear me out, Gervonta. Davis is one of the hottest names in boxing right now. The dude's got power speed, and that killer instinct that fans love to watch. His fight schedule is always huge news, and his matchups are always lit to go.
Rip him out.
Oh, God.
Work.
How big is that?
All the way out. Work. Come on. Work. Get up there, come on, jump. I'm jumping. There you go, jump. Come on, jump. There you go, jump, Come on. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the beginning.
Lamont Roach on March 1st. Fans were buzzing. Plus, Lamont was hungry for a shot at Tank. It seemed like the perfect matchup. Two guys in their prime, both coming off big wins, both hungry for that title shot.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you,
they gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
There's a twist in this story. Gervonta had been talking about retirement for a while. It was no secret that he was considering hanging up his gloves.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Did any of us think it was coming this early? Especially during the prime of his career, not at all. So when Gervonta dropped the B shell, it took everyone out by surprise.
This is a huge fight for the DMV area. Does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. Like, I've been coming up and coming to DC like for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see like, you know, like the.
It's more so for the crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC, Baltimore, but like for the crowd, it definitely is. As a area thing, it is.
Now, Tank, Roach said earlier today that, you know, he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We got to test his chin out. Come March the 1st.
We ain't on that. Motherfuckers don't hit me.
What's your reaction to that, Lamont? You said, you know, you feel like guys.
That's what we gonna be in there for. He same thing. He gonna try to test. I'm gonna try to test.
You seen my post, right?
You said which one?
Well, I told you to leave the kids home.
My son gonna be front and center.